You've got to get yourself together. Well, you got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Well, you got stuck in a moment.
Anyway, good evening, everybody.
Welcome. So great to see you. Sorry about that little tech. Well, it's
Okay.
so great to see you, and it's so great to see a new face, but you're no stranger to playing, are you?
I've been at it a little bit,
I think you
Keith.
have. And so we have this night. I kind of like it because it started out with somebody who strums strings, and then with Joe, somebody who hits strings with a hammer, and
Yep.
now we're getting back to you, back to some nice strings again.
Well,
Strumming.
again, strings always mean something to me. I used to sing in a vocal harmony group years ago, so the harmony part. I played for 3 years in high school. I played trumpet, saxophone, and clarinet in three different bands, but I always came back to strings because you can play harmony on strings. You can't get much harmony out of one trumpet.
True enough.
Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, do you want me to just kick it off here,
Well,
Keith?
tell me what you're gonna do.
Well, I'm going to do three tunes for you. The first one, interestingly enough, was born of sort of COVID. I wrote it last October when the leaves began to float through the air. I've never been a huge winter fan, and wonder what I'm still living in Calgary after 24
Yeah.
years for. Just kidding. So yeah, the tune came to me as a result of a chordal structure. I heard the old folk singer Valdi doing a live show, which he does every Sunday from his place over in Salt Spring in BC,
Oh,
and he played this glorious chord, and I said, "Wow, I can write a whole
I
song
want
based on
that.
that
Yeah.
chord."
Yeah. Let's
Anyway,
hear
so
it.
it's Old Man Winter's on his way. So I'm going to give you a real mixed bag of three different types of tunes here. Yes, I'm originally from Cape Breton Island on the East Coast, but I'm not going to do any Celtic or East Coasty stuff. This is after living in Calgary for 24 years. So,
As I said, that's what makes you an East Coaster is that you've lived in Calgary for 24 years. So welcome. Glad to have you.
alrighty, okay. I'm going to kick it off here with the Old Man Winter's on his way. I turn my coat collar to the cold north wind. I feel old man Winter's on his way again. I always cry this time of year. When the leaves drift by in the air, no way to stop the leaves from tumbling down. I held on to my summer love till she left town. Now I don't know how I'll make it through this winter. Just don't know how I'll make it through this year. What if summer lasted all year long? Would it change our way of living? Without the seasons spinning round and round, could Mother Nature keep on giving? In the deep dark days of winter, when all trace of summer's gone, I remember August kisses and how I held you all night long. Now I turn my collar to the cold north wind. I feel old man Winter's on his way again. I always cry this time of year, because winter, it's on his way. Winter's on its way. Yeah.
That was so beautiful. Look at that. Hands in the air.
How's the guitar coming through? Okay.
Guitar, just double check. Does it say turn off original sound on your fancy computer there?
It says turn off original sound.
Well, that's what we want. The guitar
That's good.
came out
Okay.
so beautifully. And you know what? There's a few people who are going to steal that chord. But I can just tell you right now, they're not going to match those lyrics. That was really beautiful. That was such a pretty song.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
well,
appreciate
and
it.
songwriting like that is just hard to do. So well done. Thanks for
Thanks
that.
very much, Keith. I appreciate it. We're going to take a little trip right now. This is probably the newest instrument I've taken up. It's yes, that's right. It's an ukulele. I bought it about a year and a half ago in a pawn shop on 17th Avenue. I thought I could get it for $20, and the guy says, "No, that's $100." I said, "You got to be kidding." He said, "No, they're $400 new at Long and McQuaid." So I happily gave him $100. Anyway, it's the only time I've ever written an instrument, a song based on the sound of an instrument. Okay, so I'm going to take you all on a trip this evening. We're going to Hawaii, and this tune is called "My Little Hawaiian Island Girl." I hope you like it. Yeah. She's my Honolulu baby, my little Hawaiian Island girl. When I hear the sounds of ukuleles, it reminds me of my baby. We're surfing on Hawaiian shore. I never will forget the day that we met. She changed my life, that's for sure. Hot sand under my feet, palm trees on the beach. Never will forget that day. There were blue skies up above. I had to fall in love with my little Hawaiian island babe. My little island girl, she took me for a whirl. She even gave me surfing lessons. She taught me more than that, yeah, she showed me where it's at. She's my little Hawaiian island girl. My little Hawaiian island lady knows how to drive me crazy, and I just can't wait to get back to her little Hawaiian island shack. Now when we lay down to rest, that's the time I love the best. Starts whispering in my ear, aloha ya away, that's how Hawaiians say I love you, Polynesian style. Oh, wiki wacky wonka, I'm always thinking of her, never want to go too far away. I just gotta get back to that crazy little shack to see my little Hawaiian island babe. My little island girl, she took me for a whirl. She even gave me surfing lessons. She taught me more than that, yeah, she showed me where it's at. She's my little Hawaiian island girl. My little Hawaiian island lady knows how to drive me crazy, and I just can't wait to get back to her little Hawaiian island shack. 'Cause she's my little Hawaiian island girl. Aloha kahoniaka. Great fun.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. Look at that. You got to land. So thanks for taking us away from winter.
Okay.
That first song. I like that. You warmed us up a bit. And
there you go.
I think you pulled at least $200 worth of sound out of that $100 ukulele.
Well, thanks for the nice comments. That's great. Yeah, fun. Okay. If anybody's bored, by the way, and they want to look up some music, I've done 2 studio CDs. I've written probably closer to 300 songs in my life, but the first one was done in 2012 in Encore Studios, Don Klecki in the south end of Calgary, and he's been a godsend to me. Anyway, if you ever got bored and you wanted to look up some music, my first CD is there in its entirety. You can listen to it on my website. The website is Robb, R-O-B-B, Mann, M-A-N-N, music, robbmannmusic.com, and you can listen to some stuff there, and there's a couple of videos as well, one of the new ones from the newer CD as well. So, yeah, great fun. Another little aside, just before it finishes, with all of this COVID stuff, when we finally do get back, I'm personally looking to play in a new band. I've been with a group for about 10 years. I played guitar and mandolin and vocals with a gal by the name of Carolyn Harley and the Davidsons. How's that for an original name for a band? Anyway, I'm looking for a group when this is all over to play with, and I really enjoy playing in a group. It's one thing to do a one-man band and play by yourself, but it's great fun to have a group to play with as well. So
it sure is. I'll get the word out as well, Rob.
All right. Now this last song I'm going to do is I'm really proud of it because it was chosen here about 3 months ago, and it's going to be included on the new acoustic volume 2 of Calgary Songsmiths. It was voted on by my peers in that group. We were supposed to go into the studio a week before Christmas, and then COVID put the end to that. So as soon as COVID will allow the rules to people to go back into recording studio, this tune has been chosen to go on volume 2 for Calgary Songsmiths. So it's called It's Only Time. And that's all we have, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Time, that's all we have. Here we go. Hope you like it. You've got to use it, or you lose it. It's only time, but it's slipping away. 60 minutes every hour, 24 hours, then we'll call it a day. It's hard to focus on today while you're waiting on tomorrow, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. If I had money, yeah, plenty of money, I wouldn't worry half as much as I do. 'Cause time is flying, and I'm trying to do my best every day to get through. It's hard to focus on today while you're waiting on tomorrow, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. One day at a time, that's all we're given. How we spend it, that's up to us. We can sit and complain and talk about problems, or roll up our sleeves and get the job done. You've got to use it, or you lose it. It's only time, but it's slipping away. 60 minutes every hour, 24 hours, then we'll call it a day. It's hard to focus on today while you're waiting on tomorrow, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. One day at a time, that's all we're given. How we spend it, that's up to us. We can sit and complain and talk about problems, or roll up our sleeves and get the job done. You've got to use it, or you lose it. It's only time, but it's slipping away. Oh, 60 minutes every hour, 24 hours, then we'll call it a day. It's hard to focus on today while you're waiting on tomorrow, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. It's hard to focus on today while you're waiting on tomorrow, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. It's only time. That's all we got. Thanks very much, Keith, for holding this. That's great.
Rob, that was just so much fun.
You've got to get yourself together. Well, you got stuck in a moment and you can't get out of it. Don't say that later will be better. Well, you got stuck in a moment and you can't get out.